This is Drew Spence from the Dynamic Universe and Digital Art Live. We're looking at the work Payback from Leyla, Munteanu. She submitted this as part of the 8-week Advanced Comic Creation course. Part of the task was to take pre-rendered images done in different styles and assemble a cohesive story that did accomplish small goals and exercises from week to week. Challenges that would make it a little bit harder than just assembling a comic book from images. They had to accomplish a goal across a number of pages. So this was one of her submissions for the class. Let's take a look at her story Payback. This is my assembly of it into a PDF. We start out with immediately drama in action. We have the red tint here, which is under her control. And if you can see the stylistic choice, that the angry character is tinted in red. As you can see, it even follows him onto the panel. And this is almost a strange anger radiating from the character, literally. So already we have an artistic person putting their hands immediately on the artwork. Because again, the panels were rendered in different systems and styles. This is one of the styles that was featured. And look what they're already doing to alter it. We have this device which has shown up in class. Different people have made it different things. It's been a weapon. It's been a device for pregnancy. It's been a scanner. It's been a communicator. It's been a whole bunch of things. And in this case, we're finding out what it is. As the character says, he will find out himself. He does not want to hear the lies. This was a split scene of a further action scene, and this is also breaking some of the rules of just simple storytelling of not using the images at their delivered aspect ratio. So again, all the panels were basically the same size, and one of the challenges was not to rely simply on the aspect ratio they were given. And understand they did some zooming in, they did some zooming out. They chopped the images, even changed some of the images in the background to just add further flexibility to their story. And again, mixing styles. We talked a lot about tone in the class, fade effects, using color, cooling off the blues, tints of the red. This is an effect that's done to actually the surface of the device. So this is probably some sort of zoomed in picture and some sort of filter done on top of it. Character's face matching the expression. There, lots of the expressions were just given from neutral to angry to happy. So there really wasn't a line that you could draw. You would have to just basically figure out what you wanted to say and then incorporate the image that matched the tone. Very nice work here. It's a nice simple layout. It's easy to follow. Using the classic S shape to let your eye flow through the panels. And again, this is over the course of weeks. So the challenges, I'm not going to point them all out in case you take the course yourself, but there's challenges being done every couple of pages where they have to accomplish a goal. And in the end, it's seamless because you can just read the story and not know that these are participants accomplishing exercises, that every section has a little goal that they had to achieve. Some sort of other device. And again, the images are also sorted in different folders, so they're placing them in different orders. So it really doesn't work well if you just go through it and try to put them in any sort of order they were supplied in. Nice effect here. And again, this ship is placed on top of this background and this effect. That was all delivered separately, if I could show you that. How the ship itself was given several times, so they're chopping the ship and doing things to it to get it to lay on top of their scenes. We call that composite work, where you lay different objects on top of each other to fully fill out your scene, and you don't have an actual image here. You're putting it together in pieces. Images like this is putting all these little pieces together to assemble an image. Same thing with this here. This is a close-up of one of the other panels, but when it's pulled in, you get a very close-up dramatic shot. Effects. So, of course, one of the good things about the storytelling, one of the tasks was to have punches. And what we talked about was punches almost like a punchline, where there was some sort of big reveal. Not every person needed to add that to every single one, but some did take the topic of punching and really put it together. So all of this drama, all of the action, I am spoiling some of the story, but all of it is basically a birthday present. So if you're the man that wanted a baby back in the beginning of the course, he basically gets the birthday present. And there's more to the story, obviously, in layers, but for a big punchline at the end, you can get the big surprise. You can enjoy it artistically. Lots of good choices being made. Interesting choices. They went with the black background, as we talked about before. The preference of many modern artists switching over to black instead of the white outside of their panels. So this was good work. Payback. Leyla Munteanu. I thank you very much. Drew Spence from Digital Art Live. The course will be available in the Daz Store.